Good morning, children.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, everyone. So, yes, good morning. Did you complete yesterday's homework? Did you complete yesterday's homework? Yes? Any difficulty? Turn on your cameras, everyone. Any difficulties? Anything that you couldn't solve? Huh? Any difficulties? No difficulties? Okay, good. Very good. Now we'll move on to the next topic. Which is the next topic? Pronouns. Okay, let's start the next topic. That is topic number 5. Pronouns. What is a pronoun? What is a pronoun? Yes, what is a pronoun? Pronouns are words used instead of a noun. What are pronouns? Pronouns are words that are used in place of a noun. For example,
Rakesh is my cousin.
now can you see the board?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Now, what is a pronoun? Pronouns are words that are used instead of a noun or in place of a noun. Means what? Now, I have given you this example. See this example. Rakesh is unwell. Rakesh is unable to walk. Rakesh does not have his phone. Now, which is a noun here?
Rakesh.
Rakesh, because it is a name of a person. He is a noun. Now, Rakesh is unwell. Again, we have repeated the word Rakesh. Now, instead of a noun means what? What is this? Words used instead of a noun. That means, instead of taking Rakesh name again, I will use the pronoun he. Okay, I will use the pronoun he. So what am I doing? Instead of repeating the name or repeating the word Rakesh each time, in place of this noun, I will use a pronoun he. Why should I use a he? Why will I use a he? Why he? Is Rakesh a boy or a girl?
Boy.
Yes, because he is a boy, we need to use he. Can I use she? I cannot. So in place of Rakesh, I will use pronoun he because what is my definition of pronoun saying? The definition says that the words that are used instead of a noun. So instead of using Rakesh again, I will use the pronoun he. Next, he is unable to walk. Now again here Rakesh also is there. Rakesh does not have his phone. Again I am repeating the name of Rakesh. So what should I do? He. I will use the pronoun he. So what is a pronoun? Pronouns are the words that are used in place of a noun. Another example I'll give you. Now see another example here. Tina is a clever girl. Tina comes first in class. Now I have repeated which is the noun here? Tina. Who am I talking about? I am talking about Tina. What am I talking about Tina? That she is a clever girl. Now Tina comes first in class. I have repeated the word. Again a noun is repeated here. So in place of Tina, what proper noun should I use? The word used instead of a noun. She. Yes, I will put a. Why she?
Because she is
Yes, because she is a girl. Tina is a girl, so I will say she comes first in the class. Next, Sita and I are friends. Sita and I love to dance. Now there are two people here. There are two people. That is Sita and this is I. So what can I do here? Can I put he, she? Who is the Sita? Sita is a girl. Sita is a girl, so it will come as she. And who is this I? It is me. So can I put she here? She. So what should I put when there are two people? Yes. When we use we use we when we are talking about one person including yourself. When you are including yourself along with the others, we use the pronoun we. So Sita and I are friends. We love to dance. In place of Sita and I, we are replacing it with the pronoun we. Clear? Clear all of you? Yes. So this is the definition of a pronoun. Now we will go to kinds of pronouns. We will learn different kinds of pronouns. Now children, you need to pay attention very carefully because this is going to be a little difficult for you to understand. Okay, so you need to pay attention very carefully, and if you have doubts, you need to ask. Okay, because the first time you're going to learn different kinds of pronouns, it's a little bit difficult for you to understand. So, pay attention carefully. So, what are different kinds of pronouns? Now we will learn what are the kinds of pronouns. Now, which are the different kinds of pronouns? Personal pronoun, reflexive pronouns, demonstrative pronouns, indefinite pronouns, distributive pronouns, relative pronouns, and interrogative pronouns. Have you opened your page? Page 169? Yes. So there are 7 kinds of pronouns. So one by one I will explain to you. So the first one is personal pronoun. The first type of the pronoun is personal pronoun. So what is the pronoun? Pronouns are the words that are used in place of a noun. Then next we have the kinds of pronouns. In kinds of pronouns, the first one is personal pronouns. What do you mean by personal? Who is this personal? It is we, that is ourself or yourself. Okay, something that we talk about ourselves is a personal pronoun. Now see here, personal pronouns stands for 3 persons. Now in personal pronoun we have first person, second person, third person. Now who is this first person, second person, third person? Now, once more I will repeat, what is a personal pronoun? Personal pronoun is nothing but whom are we talking about? This personal pronoun, the first, now in personal pronoun there is first person. Who comes under this first person? That is I. Yes, I. When I include myself, So what is that? Now I am talking alone. Okay, I am talking alone, so that is a personal pronoun. Now, when I am talking with my friend, me and my friend are talking now. For example, I showed you Sita and I. So what did I say? When you are including yourself with someone, you use the pronoun we. So when me and my mother are talking, we have this pronoun we. So that is the first person. First person means the first one is I. That means I am talking with myself. I am talking to myself. I am talking alone. So that is first person I. Second pronoun again we. Who is that? That means I and my mother are talking. That is we. When I am including myself along with my mother who is talking to me, we use the first person we. That means we means what? I am also there. I am talking to my mother. So that is personal pronoun. It is alone who I am talking. I am talking alone, so it is I. Now when I am talking to my mother, I am also there, my mother also is there. So I am including myself with my mother. So I use the first person we. Did you get me?
Yes,
Okay. Now who is the second person? The second person is you. Who is this you? Whom am I talking to? I'm talking to you. That means whom is the conversation happening between? Whom is the talk happening between? That means the talk is happening between me and you. Whom are you talking to?
you.
Yes, you. You means what? The person who is talking, the two people who are talking is the second person. That means me, myself, and you. That means who is this you? Yourself. That means two people are talking. When two people are talking, we use the personal pronoun you. Okay? We use the personal pronoun you. If you and your father are talking, you and your friend are talking, so that is you. The conversation or the talk that is happening between two people, we use the second person. That is the second person. I am the first person. I am talking to you, so you are the second person. I am the first person. So what is happening here? I am talking to myself. Second person is what? I and you are talking. Who is this you? You are the second person. The person whom you are talking to is the second person. So we use you. Who this you includes? I and you. That is yourself. Whomever you are talking to, it is yourself. Who is this you? Now supposing if you are a student. So who is this? Who is this I? Teacher and student. So when there is a talk between the teacher and the student, who is the student here? The student is the second person. Student is the second person. So anyone that you are talking to will be the second person. You are a good boy. You are a clever boy. Who is this you? You, I am talking to you. If I am talking to my friend is Raj. For example, my friend is Raj. I'll say, you are a naughty boy. Who is this you? It is my friend. It is the boy. So it is you. You have not done your homework. Who is this you again? I'm talking about somebody. I'm talking about yourself. So that is the second person. Next, we have the third person. Who is this third person? He, she, it, they. Now, who is this third person? That means it is not me, it is not you, but we are talking about somebody else. We are talking about somebody else. They are neighbors. Who else is they? Am I talking about myself?
No, ma'am.
No. Am I talking about you?
No, ma'am.
No. But I'm talking about somebody else. I'm talking about somebody else. So who is that somebody else? I'm saying they are neighbors. For example, let's say they are neighbors. Now, who is this they? This they is not even you, it is not even me. So, who is this third they? They is a third person. That means I am talking about somebody else. I am talking about other people. So, it is the third person. She is a beautiful girl. Who is the she? Is the talk happening between you and me? No, we are talking about another girl. We are talking about the other person. So that is the third person. She stands first in the class. He came in the first rank in the school. He did his exams well. You say now when suppose if you are fighting among your friends, if you're fighting among your brothers and sisters, you say, Mommy, he did, she did. Who is this? It is the third person we are talking about. So this is a personal pronoun. Okay, so these are the personal pronouns. Now, the dog is sleeping. I'll give you an example here. The dog is sleeping. It is lazy. Now, we are talking about the dog. Who is this it? Is it me? Is it the first person am I talking about? I'm not talking about myself. Am I talking about you and me? That is the second person? No. But who am I talking about? I'm talking about the dog. I'm talking about the dog. I'm talking about something else. So that is the third person. I'm talking about the third person, that is it. It is sleeping. The doll is beautiful, it is pink. We are talking about the third person of the doll. So it is, we use the word it. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Clear everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Now we'll go to the next kind of pronoun. The next one is reflexive pronoun. What is the first one that we did? Which is the first kind of pronoun? Personal pronoun. Now we will learn about reflexive pronoun. Now what is a reflexive pronoun? See the definition. These pronouns refer to the same person or the thing that is indicated by the subject of the verb. Myself, yourself, himself, ourselves, themselves. Now, what is it talking about? It refers to the subject. Now, what example that we will give here? I give an example. I myself did the homework. You yourself carry your bag. The children fought among themselves. Now, what are we doing here? What is the definition of a reflexive pronoun? Say, these pronouns refer to the same person as indicated by a subject. Now, I myself did the homework is a sentence. Which is the subject here? Whom are we talking about? I. Okay, whom are we talking about? I. So what does the reflexive pronoun say? The reflexive pronouns refers to the subject or the thing that is indicated by a subject. It refers to the person. That means what? I myself have done. Who is this I? It is a person. It is me. So this reflexive pronouns refers to the subject. That means you are talking about I. And who is this myself? Whom are we talking about? Myself. Who is this myself? I'm subject. Who is the subject? Who is the subject? I. So the word that you use, the words that are used as same as the subject is a reflexive pronoun. The reflexive pronoun talks about the subject. It tells about the subject. Who is this I? That means I myself have done the homework. You yourself carry your bag. Who is this you? What is the subject here? You is the subject. Can I say you myself carry the bag? No, what did you say? You yourself carry your bag. When I'm telling you to complete your homework, I tell you now, you yourself have to write your notes. You yourself have to complete your book. You yourself have to behave well. So this is the reflexive pronoun yourself. The children fought among themselves. Can you see this? SELF. Here can you see SELF?
Yes, ma'am.
What is this? SELVES? Yes, it is in a plural form. Why is it in a plural form? Why is themselves in a plural form? What is the subject here? Yes, very good. Because the subject, we are talking about the subject children. Children is in a plural form. So what are we doing? The subject is telling us about the reflexive pronoun talks us about the subject. So who is the subject here? The children. The children fought among themselves. Among themselves because it is a plural noun. We are talking about children. Now, you need to keep in mind any word that ends with SELF, SELVES is a reflexive pronoun. Any word that ends with self and selves is a reflexive pronouns. They themselves went to the garden. They themselves means who? They by themselves went to the garden. Can you give me an example, children? Can you give me an example of reflexive pronouns?
The child himself got to the school.
The child himself went to the school. Okay, good.
When the project said the project was made by myself.
Yes, the project was done by myself. So I told you any word that ends with self and selves is a reflective pronouns. Then, huh? Yes, Adarsh? Adarsh, repeat once again. Repeat. What did you say?
They have to be for themselves.
They have. Say properly, Adarsh. They.
And the help me by temple.
Okay, good. Anyone else? Apeksha? Yes, they cook by themselves. Yes, Ananta? He himself went to the shop. Very good. Now, we'll move to the next one. The third kind of pronoun. Shall we go to the third kind of pronoun? Yes, the third kind of pronoun. Yes, the third kinds of pronouns is very easy. You will understand it quickly. The third one is, what is the third one? Yes, it is demonstrative pronoun. It is very easy to understand now. What is a demonstrative pronoun? A demonstrative pronoun refers to something that points out. Demonstrative pronouns refers to something that is point out. That is example, this, that, these, those. Something that points out means what? I say, this is a chalk. I am pointing out to this chalk. I am telling you that this is a chalk. That is a tree. These are fruits. Those dogs are fighting. So what am I doing? I am pointing out to a certain things. So the things that are used to point out is called a demonstrative pronouns. These chairs are red. This house is old. These are my new clothes. Those children are fighting. Those people are buying some fruits. What am I doing? We are pointing out to different people and saying that this, that, these, those. That boy is sleeping. That dog is barking. So what are we doing here? The words that are used to point out is called a demonstrative pronouns. What does the definition say? These pronouns are used to point out to persons or things for which they stand. This, that, these, those. This is my pen. Those are houses. Those are my neighbors. This is my school. That is my dog. Yes? Give me examples for demonstrative pronouns. You just have to use the words this, that, these, those. So say loudly, I'm not able to hear you. Say loud. Those books are there in the shelf. Yes, good. Those books are there in the shelf. Next. This is my book. Very good. But this sweet is very fresh. Yes, this sweet is very fresh. Very good. Apeksha. What? These clothes are mine. These clothes are not mine. Good. These clothes are not so costly. Yes, these clothes are costly. Very good. Rahul. Bhavana. Darwin. Swaraj. Parashram. Give me answer. Simply don't sit down.
This is my pen.
This is my pen. This is my
Dog.
dog. Okay.
This is my books.
Those are my books. Yes, Parashram?
Those are my shoes.
Those are my shoes. Okay? So what are these called? These are called as, yes, these shoes are attractive. So the words that I use to point out a person or a thing is called as demonstrative pronouns. This, that, these and those. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Clear everyone? Now, shall we go to the fourth one? We'll complete the fourth one and stop for today's class. Okay? So the fourth type of pronoun is indefinite pronoun. Indefinite. What's the fourth type of pronoun? Indefinite. Now what does the definition say? These pronouns refers to some person or things in a general way. Some, many, few, some, many, few, one, none, and all. Now, means what? Now, see these examples? Who's that? Rahul. Okay, now see these examples of indefinite pronouns. What does it say? These pronouns refer to the persons in general way. General way means we are referring to a certain group of people. For example, some, many, few, one, none, all. I am giving you few examples of some. Many people went to the circus. Now, if I know that many people, if I also go to the circus, you also go to the circle, you will say, ma'am, so many people have come. So, what is this many? Many refers to a collective noun. That means the people who are attending, how many people have attended the circus? How many people have come to watch the circus? Many. All the students were present yesterday. All means what? Nobody was absent. That means all the students. How many students? If you are 30 students in the class, all the 30 students were present. You see the ma'am, all are talking. You say all are talking. What is this all? All means all the students whoever are attending are talking. Some of the fruits are ripe. Now I have 6 fruits or I have 10 fruits. But if I say out of 10, I'll say only 4 or 5 fruits are ripe. So I will use the word some. I will use the word some fruits are ripe. Some students are gone to the picnic. Somebody is fighting on the road. So I'll use the word some. Few dogs were barking. Few means what? Little. There were many dogs, but a few dogs were barking. 2 or 3 dogs were barking. So I'll say Few dogs were barking. There are some mangoes on the tree. Sun. What is this none? None means nothing or no one. No one came to the class or no one came to the school. None of the students, yes, I'll say none of the students participated in the competition. None of the students means what? No one. None means no one or nothing. Give me examples for this. Indefinite pronouns.
Many people feel that the law should be changed.
Many people.
Many people feel that the law should be changed.
Many people feel.
Many people feel that the law should be changed.
Yes, yes, good, good. Then what others? Some people are going to the market. Good. Make sentences with these. Some very one on. What? Repeat once again.
Many children in school.
Not didn't came. Didn't come. It is not didn't came. Many children didn't come to school. Good.
Some dogs are
Okay.
some human. Few members are in class.
Yes, few members are there in the class. So which type of pronouns are these? Yes, which type of pronoun is this? Which type of pronoun? It is an indefinite pronoun. Now we will. Yes, very good.
There are few fruits in the basket.
Yes, there are few fruits in the basket. Now we will close the class here. If you have any doubts, we will clarify tomorrow and continue with the next part of the topic. Okay? Just go through what we have done today. If you have any doubts, we will clarify tomorrow.